Maybe a hot take, but if these Mickey Mouse degrees didn't exist, then a university degree would still be as valuable as it was 10, 15 years ago. It is so easy to go to uni now. You can literally go and study, name something you're interested in, you'll find a place to go and study it. Whether it has any career pipeline or not, it could be like a very niche art.
I am so envious of people who go to university to study a subject because they love it, not because they want to get employed or there's a job at the end of it. Because the reality is, it doesn't matter. People that study humanities subjects or Mickey Mouse degrees, whatever you want to call them, they end up being employed just as much as STEM graduates. Now, granted, if you do engineering or other STEM subjects, you are more likely to be employed quicker and at a higher rate, and even at a better rate. But those humanities graduates will still end up in some job, being self-employed, being an entrepreneur. They'll end up doing something. So it doesn't matter. The fact that you can go to university to study a subject of your choice for the pursuit of the knowledge, that is the point of universities. Universities were not created to send you into a corporate job. That's not what the original idea of university was. But if you would like to study a subject of your choice that you love, but you want to be employed afterwards, there are things you can do to gain skills that are employable. You could even argue in this day and age of technology and AI, studying a humanities subject is actually the smarter choice. People that study history, English, media studies, politics, you name it. Name the Mickey Mouse degree of your choice, okay? I'll let you decide that. People that study those degrees are really good at communication. One of the most requested careers on this page is a front office job in sales for some investment bank, something in finance. You will find people that did not study economics or a STEM subject or finance still working in a front office sales job because they know how to communicate. They can condense information really quickly because they've been reading constantly in their Mickey Mouse degree subject. They know how to dissect information. These are skills that you learn at university. The critical thinking part of getting information and making it accessible to other people that might not understand that information. If you want to study a subject that you love, I absolutely implore you to go and do it. One thing that I do try and help people on this page with is to not spend money that they can't afford on tuition fees. And on that, I agree with him. University is an expensive business. So where you can, try to study in Europe where it's cheaper, if not free. And I help with that. And if you want help with that, follow this page for more. But don't procrastinate and ponder too much about whether you should be studying this degree or not. Go and study it because you will still get employed afterwards. There is an osmosis that happens sometimes when you're studying an unrelated subject to the career that you might end up doing. It'll help you think and analyze and visualize things in a different way. But the whole purpose of university was not to get people ready for corporate jobs. Polytechnical universities and technical colleges were created with that in mind. One of the best universities in Europe, ETH Zurich, is a polytechnic university. There are plenty of technical universities out there that give you the skills that will help you get into those corporate jobs. And that's why you'll often find those Mickey Mouse universities also offer super employable skills, because they have to compete with somebody that's going to Oxbridge, for example. And the only way they can compete with somebody who's going to Oxbridge is by teaching you a very niche subject area that will get you employed in that field. When I was at university, one of the modules on my course was how to use an ERP system. I had no idea what this was or why I needed to know how to use it, but my lecturer at the time had worked in a corporate environment, was actually explaining why this system, this tool is so important in a corporate environment. As a result, being able to know how to use an ERP system got me contract jobs of £500 a day plus. You will still find people that study STEM subjects, who love STEM subjects, physics, maths, engineering, and there are plenty of people who will do a STEM subject because they genuinely enjoy the subject. But there's no guarantee that because you're doing a STEM subject, you'll be employed or you'll get the job that you want. That comes with having additional skills, having a good CV, having a good cover letter, knowing how to interview, knowing how to present yourself, and also learning additional skills on top of the degree. So if you are doing a humanities subject or a Mickey Mouse degree, then I'm envious of that, because ultimately you will just be employed. Everyone I know who studied a Mickey Mouse degree is working right now. Some are working in like really lucrative jobs. Others are not. But that's the same for STEM graduates as well. If you like this content and more, don't forget to follow. Good luck.